All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another episode of the Uncommon Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, we're going to be doing some uncommon stuff today. So we did finish maxing out our hero here, Commander. So we do have her final piece. It took a little bit, a couple days, because we had to wait for the potion keep to open up for Force. But we were able to get her to 6-star Ascension, and we threw on this piece, which is accuracy. I mean, like I said, I'm not too thrilled about it, but it's all I really had at the moment. So I said, screw it, we're just going to do it. We do have her masteries done now. We went down to War Master, it looks like. We're going to try some new stuff today, though. We want to see if we can do better in Clan Boss. So what we're going to do is I think we actually have a free key. I'm going to start this off. What day are we on anyway? We have to look. Here we go. Daily rewards. All right, so we're on day 86 right now. So yeah, we're actually moving very slowly right now. Like if you were expecting us to be at the end of the game already, yeah, we're not moving that fast. All right, so yeah, let's just take a look real quick. What we're going to do is we're going to change over some heroes because I want to see how it works out. So now he is not going to change at all. We're going to leave him as a defensive heal. I don't want him to get any weaker as far as that goes because it's working really well with him. She's already in War Master because she is what she is. We're going to try and adjust these guys to make them a little more clan boss friendly. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to reset them. All right, we're going to make them more of a normal build. All right, both of them. And we're going to see what happens. Sniper and Archer. All right, so we're going to change them up to a normal play style because we're not using them as campaign farmers. So we don't need it. Now, I could go down the accuracy route. We're not going to do that. We're going to build them defensively and give them a little bit more power in Clan Boss and see how this goes. So we're gonna chance to remove a random debuff, sure. Imagine I actually talk like that. Damage stacks up, reduces damage for a specific champion. Yes, we want that. This one, each dead ally, we could do that. This is a counter attack, right? Champion loses 25%. This could be good for some stuff in Clan Boss anyway. 20% chance to counterattack when an enemy when they apply. Okay, so we're probably going to do that. We're definitely doing this, and we're definitely doing War Master. Up here, we're going to do this one. Definitely want to do that. Increased damage inflicted by 6% in the arena and siege battles, and 3% for each kill. That's probably the best option here, but we also have a chance to counterattack. That's tough because the stun. Hmm. Oh, that's a tough call. What do I want to do? Because I still want them to be useful in the arena. Oh, man. This is a tough one. It's a real tough one, guys. Do I want more power? And it's for enemies killed. So not useful for clan boss. We're just going to do the counter. Screw it. All right, so now we're just going to redo this again on my girl Archer and see how this goes. So let's reset. And we're going to do the same thing, all right? Because we don't care about accuracy right now. No, we don't want resistance. We could, I mean, we could do resistance. We're not gonna, but all right, we're gonna do exactly what we did before, building out every single piece, and then we're gonna see how much damage we can do in normal mode. Not normal, hard maybe? I don't remember. Let's see. So now we've got the War Master procs. We've got this, right? Yep, counterattack, and we want this. So then we're gonna grab this for each dead ally. All right, so we have now adjusted them. Now, as far as Saurus goes, Saurus is essentially useless, I think, in this fight. Um, he has this. We're not going to mess with him because he's kind of built for campaign farming. So I think we'll leave him alone. We are going to try bringing in Commander, and we'll see if that helps. All right, because she has War Master also. So let's go into Clan Boss and just see what we can do here. So we're going to go in here. All right, so we've beaten easy on in one shot. We've beaten normal. So yeah, we're going to go into hard mode and see what we can do. But first, I think we might try this in normal first. No, we'll try hard. We're going to go hard. We're going to go right in for it. We're going to go right for the kill. All right, so we've got these guys. All right, now these two aren't built yet, obviously, so they're not going to be as good. We don't have Saurus in here. So what we can do is a couple of different things. Now, we did try putting Commander in here at one point, but it didn't work because she wasn't level 60. So, and she didn't have the extra. I don't think she had the mastery. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull. him out and bring her in. So we're going to try this set and see how this goes. So let's just see. I'm curious. Honestly, I'm curious how long my boy here is going to last. What the hell is his name? Outlaw Monk. Oh, we're on one time speed. No, we don't want that. So now let's see how much damage they can do. All right, so she got some extra damage. So she did 58k on a War Master proc, and so is he. So is she. So just their normal attacks are giving us, look at that, 16k, and so basically they do 30k without War Master. With War Master, and she just got another counterattack, so she just did an extra 108,000. My girl did 58,000, so we're actually doing some reasonable damage here with the War Master proc. So that's actually really good. There you go. Look at that. 58. It's an extra 100 for 2 turns. That was an extra 116,000 damage that we did with the War Master proc switching. All right. Now their normal attacks are only doing about 30,000. So just to kind of give you an idea of the difference that the damage can cause, especially with the extra counterattacks now that we've added. I said I don't think the extra attack was worth it. I think the counter was worth it because there's a conceivable you can conceivably get an extra 58,000 damage from the proc of her countering rather than actually using 3% more attack for killing somebody, which or in the arena. But you don't kill anybody in here, so it doesn't really matter. It's not going to affect anything. I forgot we already knew that. I swear. So we're on round 6 and we've already done 2 million. So that's actually not bad. So really the whole thing is just surviving at this point. So now we just need our survivability, and that's why we got Commander in here. She can heal herself. That was annoying. We're gonna have to make her speed so fast. Like we're talking like 400 speed just to keep ourselves like able to actually do this and stay alive. Because she needs to be able to put up like 2 heals in a round. Wow, they're really doing a lot of damage here. Comparatively to what they were doing, let's put it that way. And then we don't even have War Master on Outlaw. So no procs there. And remember, we also don't have the proc on my boy there, Hungerer. We don't have a proc on him, so it's conceivable that we could build a second one to do things we need. I mean, I could just change him. I don't know if I want to, but we could. It is something to think about because he does stay alive the longest. So we really need to get Outlaw Monk to 60 is really what the problem is here. Oh, nice. And bonus turn meter on that. Nice, nice. Because he's going to get targeted. That's the problem. He's going to be the one of the highest damage dealers. So if he keeps getting targeted for execution, he's going to die real quick, and then we don't want that. I'm curious how long, because I know Outlaw Monk's going to die, but I'm just curious how long everyone else is going to survive. I know most of them are pretty defensive, and they at least have the healing, so that's good. We're almost getting. Wow, I'm surprised we're getting this high on. This is like higher than what we normally get. Obviously, I mean I know why, but so this is higher than we normally get on the stage below, which is kind of cool. So that means that we could probably do an auto fight. I think we have an extra key in the box. I want to see how this goes. We're going to do an auto fight on normal just to see. Massive bulk. 5 million. That is not bad. I mean, that's crazy. Just on a normal fight, that's pretty good. This is way more than our normal damage. So we're obviously going to be doing more. This is good. And we still don't have, there's 2 heroes here who are not, who don't have it. So we can definitely upgrade this power here. It's just a matter of whether or not we want to, you know what I mean? I got to see how we have to actually see how it affects the rest of, the fights in this game. Having the War Master proc versus having our Helm Smasher. But like I said, I just want to start getting some power here in the in here. I want to be able to get a full quick fight in hard mode. All right, so let's see. Skip this. Let me just make sure I have the key before I do what I'm about to do. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we do. Claim. Yep, we do have it. Good. All right, so we're going to claim this extra key. And we're going to go back in. Actually, let me just check my boy here real quick. Here we go. Let me just see. All right, we do have him almost all to 60. This has defense. That could help. Let's get that to 16. A little bit never hurt, right? Um, can we enchant him with a little more HP, maybe? Nice. Defense. Can we get a good... No, of course that's not going to work. Of course we're going to get 1%. There you go, 4%. They had to make me waste one first. I guess we could go for the attack. Whatever, we'll give it a shot. All right, so that's not happening. Can we do anything else here? Upgrade, enchant. Nope, nothing there. Actually, we got some more speed pieces, so that's actually good. Um, there was another hero. I think we were trying to speed up my girl here, actually, because her speed was a little low. There's a couple in here that we don't have speed on, I think, if I remember correctly. We have accuracy upgrade. So yeah, we can do accuracy here. We're not going to worry about one resist, so that's whatever. Speed. Nope. I thought I was missing one. I might have been wrong. It's possible that I'm wrong. I'm wrong all the time. Yeah, okay, no. We're good. All right, so let's get out of here. We're gonna do an auto fight on Clan Boss just for this, just to see how it goes. Demon spawn. All right, so we're gonna go to normal, and we're gonna use the same team, and we're gonna quick battle it just to kind of see how they handle themselves. I'm curious to see what this comes up as. 8 million. Look at that. Wow. That's a lot more, obviously. So yeah, we were doing average between 2.5 and 4.5 million before we did this switch over. And once again, we don't even have Outlaw Monk. Look at this. 3.6. Jesus. She is crushing the game. And these guys aren't even defensive. They're attack heroes. So it's like if we built them for this, like gave them a little more defense and stuff, they'd be doing pretty good. So I don't know. Either way, it's good. Outlaw Monk is obviously low compared to where he's going to be once we get him to 60. So he's probably going to be the next one because I want to see if we can get a nice little kill in one shot for hard mode. That's basically what we're looking for right now. Brutal and Nightmare we don't care about right now, but yeah, we just need to be able to do 11 million damage in one shot. So with having a level 50 on the team and having two heroes that do not have War Master. So those extra two heroes, like if he gets it, if I put him in War Master, let me just, let's just look because I'm curious what it's going to do to him if we do this. All right, so let's look at his masteries real quick. All right, masteries. So we have him in basically a lot of shield plus stuff, which is, I mean, I don't know, man, because he doesn't heal, so we don't need the heal. It's all for shields. So the question is do we want to sacrifice? What do we want to sacrifice? Do we want to sacrifice all of this for this, or do we want to sacrifice all of this extra shield stuff? Because he's getting 5% boost here. He's getting an increase to the shield buff here by 10% if the target has less HP, so that's good. I feel like I want to leave him alone right now. I don't know. It's tough. Well, I mean, technically we can switch it back, so it's not like it's the end of the world. It's a tough call because I kind of would want all this, but I think we might do this and this and maybe skip all this nonsense because I don't really care about this. So maybe, that's what we're going to do. We're going to reset for free and we're going to do HP here. All right, so let's just do this. Sure. Why not? Why not? We're going to go down this way, afflicted to 40%. We're going to do definitely this. Or do I want to do that? Let me see. What's this? Damage inflicted to target with less than 40%. I don't think that really matters, does it? Let's see. We're going to do this. We're going to do one thing from each one. That's what we're going to do. So this increases value, heals. We don't need that. So we need the shield. We need the shield. This is turn meter. I'm not going to worry about that. Increase the amount of healing and value of shield buffs placed by this champion. Yes, we want that. And then we want chance to extend the duration of any buff cast by this champion. I think that goes by shield also. This is speed for each dead ally. I mean, that's good too. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's see. All right, so we are going to definitely do heals champion by, nah, I don't want that. I kind of want some of these other skills though. Let me see. All right, so this one, sure, sure. We'll just do the normal stuff right down to War Master. We'll do that. So now we got to decide, do we want damage inflicted? No. We are going to take this for cooldown. We want that. And then this is increased damage inflicted in the arena for each enemy killed. I mean, do I care about that in the arena? Not really. So we're going to try and go for, do we want extension, speed for dead allies, or chance of placing a debuff, which doesn't matter because it's stun, so it doesn't count. So we can't do that. So it's really speed or chance to extend the buff. I'm going to do the buff. I don't care. All right, so let's do that. So we're going to try this now. Oh, we're missing one. We're missing a mastery. Oh, then maybe we can do both. There you go. We can do both. I didn't realize it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see how this goes now. We're going to try it again. Battle. Clan boss. All right, let's see. Hard mode with another hero doing his thing. Let's see how much this affects him now. I don't think it's going to affect him that much. He did get a 3,000 HP drop because I had him in 3,000 HP as his final mastery. So his massive bulk. That sounds so bad. Do you want to see Hungerer's massive bulk? It's a really great skill. There you go. Look at that. So now he put up 70,000 damage right there instead of the 10. So, ooh, that's a much different situation. But you never know. Like, just that alone could be worth, even if he does what? An extra, we'll say, how many rounds did we last time? If he does even 500k damage extra, that's a little bit more damage. You know what I mean? I mean, he's in the fight. He might as well do it, even though he's going to spend most of his time. He's basically him and Commander are basically the same hero at this point. They can just kind of get their War Master procs off, and hopefully we get some extra damage out of them while they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is speeding up the team and giving us shields. I'm just hoping it doesn't affect him in other ways. Like, I don't think it's going to really affect him that much. I mean, those defense encounters were nice, but it's not really pertinent to him. Like, it's nice when he gets like a counter and he stuns somebody, but it's like a one-off. It's like not like it happens every 5 seconds. And the other question here is would you consider doing instead of War Master, because they hit twice, right? So maybe if we did Giant Slayer, would it be worth it for 2 hits every time? Because we're getting 4 hits in every time, right? So it really just depends on, I guess, how often it happens. Because if it drops what is it damage? I forgot how it drops the damage. Like say it drops the damage to what? 30,000 a hit. If we get 4 chances at 30,000, that means we have the possibility of doing 120,000 instead of doing 120,000. So it's all the same, to be honest. I don't think it really matters that much. I think we're better off with War Master on this one. And we could do it where like maybe someone like Satyr or there's a couple heroes actually that do 3 hits. I think Skinner might do 3 hits on his A1, right? So you could build someone like that in a Giant Slayer and put him in here. So that could be an option too. There you go. We got a counter on that and a bonus turn meter. So she got 2 turns in a row. Interesting enough, right? It's so weird coming back to this and like thinking about like what we're gonna do with Clan Boss. I remember we were doing this a long time ago. Like now I'm like, oh yeah, we should probably do some Clan Boss again. Is she gonna heal herself or is she gonna die? She's gonna die. Oh, she just made it. She's got a little regen there too, so hopefully she gets another turn, because then she can heal herself up. Hopefully she gets it. Nice, perfect. But I didn't want her to die. I didn't want him to die either. So I guess we're screwed either way. Uncommon clan boss, take it away. I don't even know how long we've been doing this. I haven't been paying attention. Let me just see. It's not that bad. We're good. Whenever I do clan boss videos, I always get worried that they're going to take like a really long time to do because the fights are long. So luckily we're doing uncommon. So we die pretty quickly. It's not like we're getting to, round 30 or 40. We're literally getting to round like 16 to 20. So it's not as bad as it seems. Oh, there you go. Counter. Nice counter. I mean, we're getting that 6 million, so that's good. Massive bulk. All right, cool. Give me a couple more hits here. We want a couple more. All right, there goes my boy, Hungerer. Now these two are just going to constantly do this. So as long as they survive, they can keep themselves alive. So they just need to be able to take the hit because they're getting bonus turn meter every time. Healing back up. See, look at that. There you go. So as long as they can survive, 7 million. That is not bad. Boom. Where did it come from? 2, 4. Oh, Outlaw Monk was there. Okay, what the hell? So we got 4.5, 4.7, 5.7. Yeah, okay. So it was even more evenly distributed this time, it looks like the power. So these two are actually doing reasonable damage here. This could just be a gear thing. I mean, we could literally just find some better gear and freaking, because I'm still using like from 4 stars and 3 stars. Like we're using somewhat crap gear. So I could definitely see some improvements that we could definitely do here to get there. I don't think this is going to be a hard one. No pun intended. I don't think hard mode's really going to be that big of a bother. But there you go. Look at that 8 million. Look at this. Look at once again, I just want you guys to see how just knowing the game can change everything. All right. And I'm not making fun of this guy. Like I don't, I'm not saying he's bad or anything like that. But I'm just saying, look at this. So this team right here is 139,000. So I'm almost 140. All right. My team is 110,000 power. All right. So I'm less power. He's using all these really great heroes that everyone's kind of thrown. He's like, oh, I got this hero is really cool. I got this hero that's really cool. Honestly, with this team right here, if I had to guess, Masteries would change this entire fight. Just like we just did with this. We were doing 4 million damage. Now we're doing 8. You see what I mean? So, like, just that crazy little bit of a change should show you now, you don't need the crazy heroes to make these things work. You just need to plan better. And I'm just kind of going off the cuff here. I'm sure there's better ways that I could set up this team to make this probably do the 11 million we need to do right now. But it's definitely something you guys should just pay attention to when you're doing Clan Boss. It's just making those small adjustments to your team can really make a huge difference. And in this case, I mean, we're doing it with literally the same exact level team that they have. All right. Same exact level. Everyone is 60 except for one. Everyone is 60 except for one. I have a level 50. You've seen the gear on most of these guys. It's 4 star and kind of garbagey. All right. Yeah. I mean, you can do a lot of things. Do we want to? No, we're not going to do that. So, yeah, definitely interesting and definitely fun. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions or things you want to talk about, if you have a hero that you think is going to be really good in Clan Boss, let me know. We can always discuss that. Anything you want to see or anything that we might have missed in this video, feel free to, leave the comment on that. I'm sure I said some dumb stuff. So, yeah, if in the masteries department because I'm stupid. So, yeah, if that happened, feel free to leave your comment saying I'm a jerk. It's fine. And remember, as always, like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We do a live show every single week. And if you're interested, you can become a member for $1.99 a month. Not 100, but $1.99 a month. And that basically helps support the channel. We do we do a video every week for the members, which is kind of nice. And you get no commercials. And on top of that, you get some emojis and my undying affection. All right. So, yeah, this is the uncommon world of Raid. This is a clan boss fight that we rock today. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.